If it doesn't rain, it pours for the Tory party. Yeah, poor little old Richie Sunak. You kind of got to feel sorry for him and his half-mast trousers. Or is it boots these days? I can't make my mind up. No. Either way, Richie Sunak is now facing another by-election. That's 3 in 24 hours. I don't think there's any precedents for that, is there? If you know, please leave it in the comments down below. Well, Nigel Adams, he's also stepping down as a Tory MP, that he is. Yeah, let me put this down here for a second so I can, well, give you the news. Yeah. Well, the resignation of Nigel Adams means that the Tories are now facing 3 by-elections in 24 hours. Or within 24 hours, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. And those 3 are, well, we had Nadine Dorries. She said, oh no, I don't want to cause a by-election. She said yesterday morning. And then in the afternoon, she caused a by-election by stepping down as an MP. And she had a colossal majority of around 24,664 back in 2019. Yeah, you know, under Alexander Boris the Bethel Johnson. Speak of the devil, he also stepped down as a Tory MP because he's, well, he's been investigated, hasn't he? And there was, well, the results of that are going to be announced this Monday. And he's seen it already. And he said, oh, I'm not having any of this. And he's buggered off and all now. Well, he's in Africa at the moment. And he had a relatively small majority of 7,210 back in 2019 because he made promises. Yeah. With his, well, get Brexit done. The oven-ready deal. That was as oven-ready as taking the turkey out of the freezer the day before Christmas. And now we have another. Nigel Adams. Well, he had a Tory majority of around 20,137 back in 2019. All off the back of Alexander Boris the Bethel Johnson, really, and promising the world with Brexit, which was never going to happen. Oh, I'll tell you what that is. That's a sinker, that is. It sinks pretty much every Tory MP now, and also every Prime Minister since that tragic vote back in 2016. Well, he's for Selby and Ainsty. Yeah. So what we got is now we've got by-elections in Uxbridge and South Ruislip, Mid-Bedfordshire, and Selby and Ainsty. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh well, never mind. But who will gain them seats? Obviously, when you got quite large majorities back in 2019 for Nigel Adams at 20,137, maybe, possibly that could remain a Tory seat. But I imagine that majority will slim down considerably. And also for old Nadine Dorries in Mid-Bedfordshire, we're 24,664, which is a very Tory area. Yeah, so that's likely to remain, or possibly, a Tory seat. But then it could get lost, maybe to the Liberal Democrats. Maybe, even though the Liberal Democrats have said, no, we're not going to go in a coalition with Labour. Well, we'll see, won't we? At the by-election. They may do. Or something like that. Anyway, one may step down. Well, so there we go. That's 3. The announcement of 3 MPs. Prominent figures as well. Stepping down in 24 hours. How many more will there be? Makes you wonder, don't it? Well, you tell me. Please leave it in the comments down below. Who will be next to step down? We've already got a whole load stepping down saying they're not going to run again in 2019. Maybe they might push it forward a bit and say, oh, I'm going to step down now. Triggering those by-elections and all. Oh, crikey. We could end up with a Prime Minister with no power whatsoever in Parliament. Yeah. That has depleted somewhat anyway, hasn't it? There's been several by-elections through Tory MPs being naughty little sex offenders. Yeah. It's either that or it's tracked to porn. It's one or the other. You know what they're like, these Tories. They can't help themselves. No. Dirty little buggers. That they are. Anyway, you tell me. Please leave it in the comments down below, because I do read the comments, but you probably already know you want to support the channel. You can do that on Patreon, or you can buy us a coffee if you like. It'd be very much appreciated. That it will. And those who have done already, that it is very much appreciated. Couldn't do this channel without it. I really couldn't. Well, think it's time for me to go. It's going to say ta-ta, you know. So, yeah, ta-ta. I've got to get used to this new gimbal. Yeah, anyway. Oh my God. What can you say, eh? You tell me. Leave that in the comments down below.